are 9 games into our second season with Plymouth Argyle, and I think I can confidently say we are going up. Hello, welcome to part 8 of Home Park Heroes, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our League 1 fixtures against Leyton Orient and Reading. So since the end of the last episode, which was the end of the transfer window, which I believe was just after the Wigan game. So we played quite a few games since then. We played 4 league games, and they were a 2-2 draw against AFC Wimbledon, a 3-1 win over Wigan, a 3-0 win over Burton, a 1-0 win over the Arsenal under-21s in the Veteran Trophy, which I think probably does see us through to the next round, I believe. I presume so, because we would have had 5 points, so not through. Yeah, actually, basically we are through, because I don't think Arsenal are going to go through. So very much through in the trophy, which I'm not too fussed about. We might win it this year because we are very, very good, and we did beat bottom of the league, Crawley, 2-0. So the league table does currently look like this. We're currently in second. Obviously, take it with a pinch of salt. If we do beat Leyton Orient, we will go top of the table. We do have 2 games in hand to Lincoln, so we are very much going to be top of the table at some point in this episode. Hopefully, after this easy game against Leyton Orient, who are in 5th, so by no means a simple game, but hopefully a game we should be winning. So the lineup will be Proctor in goal, he's been absolutely wonderful for us. I'd love to keep it here permanently, but judging by his value, I don't think that's going to happen. Then we've got a back 4 of Josh Nerville, Matthias Ross, Michael Forbes, and Brendan Galloway. We've got Boateng, what's his name? Malachi Boateng at the base of the midfield. Then ahead of him, we've got Belarus and Bradley Ibrahim. We've got Tinkervin on the right hand side, Silvera on the left, and we've got Lauren Tarlage up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a nice, relatively stress-free win to take us top of the table. I presume this is one of our game in hands. Otherwise, if we win and if Lincoln, I presume Lincoln aren't playing. I'm going to presume this, because this game and the I was going to show you the Port Vale game, but those two games got both got rearranged because they fell during the international break, which we have 3 players called up. Silvera and Watts both got called up to the Australian squad, and I think we had a few other players who I can't remember. I'm not sure who got called up to their respective squad. I think Park Soo was one of the other players that got called up. I think he got called up to the South Korean under-21s, which it's not too bad. I think that's probably it. There might have been at least one more player, but still very good to have international players in this Plymouth squad. But that was a decent chance for Leyton Orient, but obviously Leyton Orient are going to create chances. They are the home team, and they're in a decent spot in the league, but hopefully we can get the win, which I just do want to have some confirmation that this is our game in hand, and Lincoln are not playing, so that is very, very good. So if we do get the win, or I think a draw might potentially still put us top of the table, but only obviously on goal difference. But I think a win is definitely needed, and Don Ballard has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Leyton Orient. That's not what we need at all, but we have gone down. I don't know how many times. I don't think we've been 1-0 down many times this season. Obviously, it used to be a regular occurrence last season, but this season we've been much stronger in front of goal. We've been less inconsistent. We're much more consistent this year, obviously, judging by where we are in the league table. So hopefully we can get back into this game. Silvera now to Galloway. Silvera again. This is looking very positive. Silvera with the long range effort. It was dipping. I wouldn't say it was a great shot, but he is capable of firing off those long-range efforts. Not that he scored any of them, but he is capable of having a good long-range shot. But this time it just wasn't. If it's on target, fair play. There's probably going to be a goal all day long because he completely done the goalkeeper. But I think it was just if it was a couple yards out, that's a goal. No doubt about that. Galloway has got the ball, finds Silvera again. Really put the ball into the box, finds Belarus. Silvera on the edge of the box. Now to Boateng. He has a shot. Why are we having so many long range efforts? I'm struggling to understand why. Because it's not really instruction. We're on a positive mentality. It's not like we're going out all out attack, but I don't know why we're doing it. I'm struggling. That's mind boggling because we're really good when we just work the ball into the box, but for some reason we're just not doing that today, and I'm struggling to understand that and why. Because we just need to put the ball into the box for Tolaj to get his head onto it, and that's a goal all day long. And now it's 2-0. Idris El Masoudi has put the ball into the back of the net for Leighton Orient, and I presume Leighton Orient go top of the table because it is all very, very tight. Barnsley go top. That could be that. We do play Barnsley at the halfway stage of the season, so that game might be coming up in the next episode or a couple episodes time, probably in the next episode. But we've got a couple minutes left to go until the end of the first half. Can we get a goal back, please? I don't think we are. It's quite this. I mean, judging by the stats, the stats look fairly even. Not that even. We've had the same number of shots, but later on we have far more shots on target than we have. But we need to take much better of our chances because we get the balls in the right areas, but we have too many shots too far out, which I don't know. Yeah, let's discourage the long shots. I think that's a good instruction to do because I think that was our main downfall in the first half. Too many long shots, but hopefully we can have try and get the ball into like the 6-yard box and have shots from there. Then hopefully we can score quite a few goals from doing that. If we make the comeback, no more long shots this season. I mean, we can have long shots, but just a few, not like every time. Tinkervin has got the ball. Really put the ball into the box. Lauren Tolaj puts the ball into the back of there to make it 2-1. One goal back. That's not too bad. We've got plenty of time to grab the equaliser, which I'm hopeful we can get. We are going to make a couple of changes. Belarus is going to make way for Michael Baidu. Silvera is going to make way for Park Sung-soo, and I think that's probably all we're going to do for now. With 25 minutes left to go, obviously just the one goal will level up the game and will put us probably just into third, possibly second, depending on what the goal difference situation is like. But Barnsley are winning, so they do go top of the table. Nerville up there pretty much on his own. That is going to be a free kick just outside the penalty box, but very good chance to put the ball into the box, and Bradley Ibrahim is there with his first goal of the game, and the game is on level terms. We've got a game in our hands now. I reckon it's got to be a third goal, surely. Surely we're going to go on and win this game now. Possibly, just maybe. There's a glimmer of hope, which we might be able to get a winning goal. We are going to make a couple of changes. Nerville is going to make way for Everton, and Reece Williams will come on for Ross. Come on, lads. 8 minutes left to go. Plenty of time to grab that third and hopefully the winning goal. Come on, lads. I feel like we can do it. We played so well this second half after discouraging the long shots. Are we running out? I think we're running out of time. It's not going to happen, but we got the draw. I'd rather draw than the defeat because we played superbly well in the second half. I think if we can cut down the amount of long shots and just start putting the balls into the box, whether it's just a short pass for someone to run onto or just a nice little whipped cross, I think we'll do well. We will do very well. I mean, it's very tight. I mean, it's only 4 points between Oxford and Barnsley, albeit Barnsley have got a game in hand to most teams around us, obviously, apart from Lincoln, who will start dropping down the table in a matter of moments. But that was a decent comeback, and hopefully we get back to winning ways with a win against Reading. The lineup for our match against Reading will be Proctor in goal, a back four of Heverton, Ross, Galloway and Mackenzie. Ibrahim at the base of the midfield, and ahead of him we've got the duo of Belarus and Baidu. We've got Tigavin on the right, who is wanted by Southampton. Obviously, he is contracted for the next few years, but I kind of want to keep hold of him. But obviously, more transfer shenanigans will be coming up with it in the next couple episodes. Then we've got Silvera on the left, then we've got Tolaj up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a nice, Reading are mid-table, so it should be a relatively simple win. If we want to get promoted, we kind of have to beat teams that are below us. I mean, everyone's below us, so we kind of have to beat everyone. So hopefully it's not like the Leyton Orient game where we are 2-0 down at halftime and have to claw it back in the second half. Albeit the previous game was a very good game, but I think we would just start the game off a bit too poorly. But today we started it quite well. We've already had 2 shots, 1 on target. We've got ourselves a set piece with Belarus. He's going to whip in the corner. That's a good delivery. And my good God, who was that with the header? I don't know who it was, but whoever it was very close to finding the back of the net. I think it's only a matter of time before we do grab our first goal of the game. And Reading have got the ball. Heverton does dispossess Reading very quickly, but they do win the ball back with Vickers down the right hand side. Can we just get the ball back? Can we just keep the pressure on? Hopefully they can keep passing the ball back to their defence, but they get the ball down the left hand side. Heverton put the pressure in on, but I thought that was just outside the box, but it is a penalty just inside the box. But hopefully Proctor can make a decent save. Lewis Ring steps up, and that's a decent save from Proctor, and he is really the hero so far of this game. What a save that is! How tall is he? 6'2". He's so much smaller when we was watching the penalty. It's so much smaller, but very good save that is, and that does keep it goalless at the moment until we grab the first goal of the game within the next 10 minutes. Hopefully, Mackenzie wins the ball. Ibrahim down to Belarus. This is looking very wonderful. Silvera, come on, lads. Let's try and get this ball into the back of it, ideally before half time. Silvera. I mean, that's pathetic. I'm sorry, but you can't be doing that. Don't lean back. Lean forward and go for the bottom right-hand corner instead of going for the top right-hand corner, you absolute wally. Are you better than this, Silvera? You're a championship quality player. I mean, you have scored 4 goals and 3 assists. It's not bad this season, but he could be doing a lot better. Lewis Ring, Dirty and Proctor makes another great save. I thought it was just went out for a goal kick, but no, a decent save from Proctor. Didn't really have to make the touch, but he has to be safe and sorry. But it's not been a great first half, but I think we've definitely been the better team, and we just need to start testing the goalkeeper a bit more, and hopefully the goal will definitely come, because we have had quite a lot of shots on goal. None of them, only one of them being on target, but I think we will definitely win the game today. There's no doubt it might. There's a slight chance it could end in a 0-0 draw, but hopefully we can get the goal. It might just be a sluggish 1-0 win, but as long as we get the 3 points or a point, that's all that matters. We are going to make a couple of changes. Silvera is going to make way for Park Sun-soo. Tingavin also tiring, so Caleb Watts is going to come on, and I think that's probably all the changes we shall do for now, with half an hour left to go. Come on, lads, we're still realistically in the game. Obviously Reading not really. We have 13 shots, 2 on target. If it's going to be a team that's going to win the game, it's obviously going to be us, but at the moment it's just not looking like it. Ibrahim has picked up a knock, so we will get on Malachi. Boateng, Tolaj is going to make way for Peppel. And if there's a position that might need strengthening, I mean, Peppel, he's a decent backer, but he's just not improving at all. So I feel like we could probably do with another striker, whether it be a permanent, I don't know. If we can offload Peppel, I wouldn't be down for selling him. He's a decent player to have in around the squad. It's okay to come on, but in terms of starting games, he's not great at all. 5 minutes left to go. Reading do have a goal kick. Where this goes, I do not know. I'm hoping that he just absolutely fluffs it up and goes straight to a Plymouth player, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, Caleb Potts, you silly boy. You silly boy. You didn't need to do that, did you? Didn't need to do that. What do we do now? So we've got, well, he's a silly man. I mean, realistically, none of our right backs can come on and go full. Yeah, we don't have any other wingers on the bench, nor can any of them. Where can Hetherington come on? Where can he play? He can sort of play on the wing. Do we have a right back on it? We don't even have a right back on the bench. Oh, what's he done here? What's he done? I mean, we do just that. I mean, might just have to just avoid playing down the right and just go down the left with Parks and Sue. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. If we had a right winger on the bench, I would sacrifice one of the midfielders, but I think we'll just sacrifice the win and just go for the 0-0 draw unless we get a late winning goal. Proctor just kick it down the left hand side. So no point kicking it on the right hand side because we've got no one on the right wing unless Belarus just somehow drops out there. Ross has got the ball. Come on. Oh, you silly boy. You silly boy. And I can't believe it. Caleb Watts. Caleb Watts. I'm not happy with him. As far as I'm concerned, he's on the chopping block. I mean, I was close to selling him in the summer. I was contemplating whether or not to sell him, but I decided to keep him. I don't like him. I hate the man now. He's never playing for Plymouth Argyle ever again. Caleb Watts. I know he had a short fuse in real life because he kind of had a little bit of a hot hair for Exeter, but yeah. What an idiot. He didn't need to do that, did you? And now he costs us the 3 points. We'll probably still get promoted, but yeah. I'm not happy. Find half a week's wages. Too right. You could probably get fined 2 weeks' wages, and it probably won't make much of a difference. But what an idiot! Pepple, yeah. Has he scored yet this season? He hasn't. I think that's if we're going to sell 2 players in January, those are probably going to be the 2 players we try and sell. But in the meantime, I just hope we don't start this really bad run of form. So I think we probably will come back some way, sort of halfway through the season. I suspect who is top of the table. Leighton Orient are top of the table now. Obviously, I'm not going to bother playing them again this season on camera. So I think coming up in the next episode will be our League One matches against Barnsley. We're top of the table, and we'll also do our League One match against Bradford. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for lots more Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.